Scene script. Are you struggling with student debt? You're not alone. Let's paint the picture. Across the globe, millions of students are graduating every year with more than just a degree. They're stepping into the world burdened with the heavy weight of student debt. The scale of student debt is staggering, with the collective amount owed running into trillions of dollars. It's not just a national issue, it's a global crisis. This massive debt isn't just confined to the realms of personal finances, it echoes through our economies too. It's like a chain tied around the ankle of our economic growth. When graduates are overwhelmed with repaying their loans, they're less likely to buy houses, start families, or invest in businesses. They're less likely to take risks that fuel innovation and economic expansion. The ripple effects of student debt are felt far and wide, affecting not just individuals, but entire nations. It's not just about money though. The mental toll student debt takes is a hidden but equally devastating impact. The constant worry about how to make ends meet, the pressure to find a well-paying job straight out of college, the fear of defaulting on loans, it's a lot to bear. It's no surprise that studies have linked high levels of student debt to increased stress, anxiety, and even depression. But here's the thing. While it's easy to get lost in the gloom of these realities, it's important to remember that there's always a way out. There's always a solution, a strategy to manage and pay off student debt. It's not an easy journey, but it's definitely possible. It's about understanding your debt, creating a budget, exploring repayment strategies, finding ways to generate extra income, saving wisely, and seeking professional help when needed. But don't worry, we have some strategies to help you manage and pay off your student debt. It's a long road, but remember, every journey begins with a single step. So let's take that first step together. Firstly, understanding your debt is crucial. It's like knowing your opponent in a chess game. The more you know, the better your strategy. Let's start with the terms of the loan. These are the rules of the game. They dictate how long you have to pay back the loan and what happens if you don't. It's important to read and understand these rules, as they will guide your repayment strategy. Next, consider the interest rates. This is the cost of borrowing money. The higher the rate, the more you'll pay over the life of the loan. Keep in mind, some loans have fixed rates, others have variable rates that can increase over time. Then there's the minimum monthly payment. This is the least amount you can pay each month without defaulting. Defaulting on a student loan can have serious consequences, such as damaging your credit score and increasing your total debt. Once you understand your debt, it's easier to create a plan to manage it. Now, let's talk about budgeting. It's not as scary as it sounds. In fact, creating a budget is like drawing a financial map. It guides you on where your money should go, helping you manage your finances efficiently. The first step in creating a budget is understanding your income. This includes your salary, grants, scholarships, and any other sources of income. It's essential to have a clear picture of how much money you have coming in each month. Next, it's time to track your expenses. This includes everything from your rent or mortgage, utility bills, and groceries to your morning coffee and weekend getaways. It might seem tedious to jot down every single expense, but trust me, it's worth it. It'll give you a clear and detailed picture of where your money is going. Now here's a tip. Categorize your expenses into two, fixed and variable. Fixed expenses are those that remain the same each month, like rent or a car payment. Variable expenses, on the other hand, fluctuate each month, such as your grocery bill or entertainment expenses. Once you've got your income and expenses down, it's time to subtract your total expenses from your total income. If you end up with a positive number, great, you're living within your means. But if it's a negative number, don't panic. This is where your budget comes into play. Look at your variable expenses and see where you can make cuts. Maybe you can skip that daily latte, or perhaps you can opt for a cheaper streaming service. Remember, these small changes can add up to big savings over time. And finally, be realistic. Your budget should reflect your lifestyle and your financial goals. It's not about depriving yourself, but about making wise financial decisions. Remember, a budget is not a restriction, but a tool for financial freedom. It's about taking control of your money rather than letting your money control you. So go ahead, create that budget, and start your journey towards financial independence. Next, we'll discuss some effective repayment strategies. These are techniques that can help you tackle your student debt in a way that's not only manageable but also efficient. Let's dive right in. First up is the avalanche method. Picture an avalanche. It starts from the top and works its way down. This strategy involves paying off your debts from the highest interest rate to the lowest. By focusing on the debt with the highest interest first, you're effectively reducing the amount you'll end up paying in the long run. It's like stopping the biggest snowball before it gets too big. The second strategy is the snowball method. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger as it goes. You start off by paying the smallest debt first, regardless of the interest rate. This can be a great morale boost, as you'll be able to see tangible progress quickly. It's like knocking off the smallest snowballs before they become massive. Then we have income-driven repayment plans. These are plans where your monthly repayments are based on your income and family size, rather than the amount you owe. They can be particularly helpful if you're facing financial hardship or if your debt is high relative to your income. It's like a tailor-made plan designed to suit your specific circumstances. Now remember, there's no one-size-fits-all strategy here. What works best for you will depend on factors such as your income, your debt amount, your interest rates, and your personal motivation. It's important to analyze your situation and choose the strategy that suits you best. It might even be a combination of these methods. Think about it, strategize, and don't be afraid to switch methods if one isn't working for you. Experiment and find the strategy that fits your needs and capabilities. Choosing the right repayment strategy can save you a lot of money in the long run. It's about working smart, not just working hard. So take a moment, plan your strategy, and let's conquer that student debt together. What if I told you there are ways to make extra money to pay off your debt faster? Yes, you heard that right. There are several strategies you can employ to generate additional income, and they're not as hard as you might think. Firstly, consider part-time jobs. Many people juggle a job alongside their studies, and it's a brilliant way to earn while you learn. This could be anything from working in a local cafe to tutoring fellow students. It might be a bit of a balancing act, but remember, it's not forever. It's just until you've managed to pay off your debt. Freelancing is another excellent way to earn extra income. Are you a whiz at graphic design? Can you write engaging blog posts? Or maybe you're a coding genius? Use these skills to your advantage. There are numerous online platforms where you can offer your services and earn on a project basis. The beauty of freelancing is that you can work whenever and wherever suits you. Next, have a look around your home. Are there items collecting dust that you no longer use or need? Selling unused items online can often generate a surprising amount of income. Not only will you be making money, but you'll also be decluttering your space at the same time. It's a win-win situation. Now let's talk about savings. Saving might seem impossible when you're trying to pay off debt, but even setting aside a little bit every month can make a significant difference over time. Start with small, achievable goals and gradually increase your savings as your income grows. Investing wisely is another crucial aspect of financial management. It may sound intimidating, but investing doesn't have to be complicated or risky. Start by educating yourself about different investment options and consider seeking advice from a financial advisor. And there you have it, some simple yet effective strategies for generating extra income and savings. Remember, every extra dollar you earn or save can bring you one step closer to being debt-free. Lastly, don't hesitate to seek professional help if you need it. There's no shame in reaching out to experts who can guide you through the complex labyrinth of student debt. A financial advisor or a debt counselor can be your beacon in the dark. They can offer you personalized strategies tailored to your unique financial situation to help you manage and pay off your debt more efficiently. Perhaps you're wondering, what can these professionals do for me? Well, they can do a lot. They can help you understand the fine print of your loan agreement, potentially negotiate better loan terms, and even help you avoid falling into the trap of default. They can also provide you with tools and resources to stay on top of your payments and track your progress. Managing and paying off your student debt may seem overwhelming, but with the right strategies and help, you can overcome it.